This is a story. This is a story about an individual that will never take no for an answer. Will never give up and will always continue to fight for everything that this person believes in. This isn't your ordinary story. This isn't a happy ending story. This is a story that's still being made. This is a story about a real human going through real life problems. This isn't just about gaming. This isn't just about content creation. This is about more than that. There's going to be some tears. There's going to be some happiness. There's also going to be some triumph. But just know, this is real. And this is me. What's up, everybody, and welcome in. My name is FractalZion, and I'm here to tell you guys everything you guys need to know about me. There's going to be some things I'm going to leave out, and that's just because it's hard to get everything in one. So hopefully you guys are ready for this ride, and let's get this shit started. All right, so let's start off with my name, FractalZion. Everyone messes it up, so let's break it down for you guys. Fractal is basically based off the fractal snowflake. Once the fractal snowflake gets bigger, it retains that same dimension that it had on the outsides of it. So no matter how big it gets, it will always remain the same size, which is kind of the premise of what I wanted. Is I wanted to remember where I come from. No matter how big I get, no matter what direction I go in life, I want to remember my roots, and that's kind of the whole premise of why I chose Fractal. And then Zion is mainly because I want my firstborn boy to be Zion. And it's something I thought about for years. I've been thinking about a child since I was a kid, which is kind of funny to say. But I've been wanting to have a family and start a family since I was young. And that's kind of where I wanted to be. I wanted to be a father. I wanted to have a little me running around, which I thought would be actually super cool. But that's where you get my name from. So let's start off with the very, very beginning of my content career, as well as what I did to start. The first game I ever streamed was Rainbow Six Siege. Streamed it for a little bit on the Twitch app on the 360, which wasn't the greatest thing. You know, we're just starting. I was like, I'm kind of good at this game. Let's try and stream it and see where it goes. It was cool. I had a lot of fun with it. I did that around February 2017. And that's kind of where the whole journey started. I took a lot of breaks and I took a lot of time. So June 2017, between February and June 17, I was streaming a lot. I was playing a lot. I was hanging out. I was trying to work to build my first gaming PC. And it went well. Around July and June is when I finally finished building my PC. But in June, I decided to go ahead and take a break because I wanted to do something that was going to benefit me in my long run. It's something I wanted to do my entire life, and that's get married. I decided in August that I was going to go ahead and ask my girlfriend at the time to marry me. So I decided to take her family, and my best friend up to Hawaii. So we went to Hawaii and started to enjoy the time frame. August 19th came, so we were around that August, like mid-August area. So August 19th is when I decided to do it. We went out on a boat. We took them out. I was like, okay, we're gonna go on a boat. Went on this sandbar where you can like go out in the middle of the ocean and actually walk around. It was super cool, super awesome. Saw some turtles, things like that. Absolutely amazing. There was a guy on the boat that actually had an ukulele. So I was like, hey, can you go ahead and play a little bit, because I'm gonna ask her to marry me. He goes, yeah, of course. I was like, yeah, just as soon as I walk up, just do it. So I went ahead, I walked up to her, he started playing, it started getting super sweet, starts, setting the vibes, trying to get right. I was bawling my eyes out. She seemed a little content, and I was a little standoffish about it. It was weird. And then I got back. From August to November, streaming a lot. We had a great time visiting family, going on vacation, things like that, living life up. I felt like I was finally fulfilling my destiny in life, and I was getting there. So I finally finished building my PC, and I started streaming a lot more. I started gaining more followers. I started building a community in what I had, playing a lot of Fortnite, playing a lot of random games, to be honest with you, because Fortnite was the only thing at the time that was like getting my fix. But then I finally got my PC, and then I wanted to play PUBG, and then I played a lot of League of Legends too. If you guys don't know that, I played a lot of League. I didn't stream that. I streamed it a few times, but not a lot. I played League. I did a lot of things to help myself get to a point of being comfortable with playing games and having fun with my family and things like that, and just enjoying life in general. We come back up to November 2017, towards the end of it, I made affiliate. I finally got affiliate. It took a while because I wasn't streaming consistently because I was going out and having fun and enjoying my life. So November 2017, I got affiliate. First time I got affiliate, my homie, Finchinator at the time, and he subbed. He was my first sub, and as soon as I got that first sub, man, oh man, that sub felt amazing. That feeling of just having someone sub and paid to be on your channel that you can watch for free. It was the most amazing feeling ever, and that's kind of when I realized I want to do this. This is awesome. It was welcoming to feel that someone felt comfortable enough to do that. Having fun with that, pushing it, going through November, December, coming into February, January, February. So February 13th, 2018 is when my life changed. My fiance decides to leave. She decides this isn't working for me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm done. I'm done. So I couldn't stop her. She wanted to go. I let her go. The next day was Valentine's Day. My homie messaged me. He was like, "Hey, I know what happened. This and that. Let's go out. Let's get our mind off things." So playing basketball was about like 11:30 or something like that. And I'm making my way down court, and I take a half step, and in that half step, I tear my lateral ligament. It takes me out for about 3 weeks. And in that 3 weeks, I'm sitting in my thoughts, just completely just out of it, just done, don't want to do anything. Put me in a very, very, very dark space in my life. And in that process of being in that dark space, I attempted to unalive myself. If I wasn't enough for her, I'm not enough for me. Like, I'm just broken. I'm a broken soul. And I just continued to tell myself that. It did not help me, but it also made me a better man, made me a better person. I hit the floor. And as soon as I hit the floor, my dog comes up to me and starts licking me. I start hugging her. I'm crying. I'm apologizing. I'm apologetic the whole time. No one's home. It's just me and the dog. And it was probably the worst feeling in my life. And it was one of those feelings that I'm never going to get back, but I'm always going to learn from. It was the moment that I realized that I am way better without someone, and I'm way better. There's more to my life than anything else. I got a lot more to live for, and this was my wake-up call. This is my wake-up call to start doing good things. After this whole incident happened, I decided to go ahead and try to get my spirits up. Things turned around for me. So I started to make my own clothing line. I started my own clothing line. I'll show you right here. And got back into streaming, super stoked about it. October comes around, Call of Duty comes out, Call of Duty 4, Blackout. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. I played this game uncontrollably. I played this game so much that I was getting 3 to 4 wins a day, playing hard, playing aggressive, and doing everything I possibly can to play this game and have fun with it and work hard and do everything I could for it. And it was amazing. I had a lot of fun. I played a lot. By the end of my Blackout era, I think I ended out with 1,500 to 1,600 wins total. And that's give or take a few that I forgot to count. Built my community off of that. The whole premise of my community came out. That's when it was just born. That's what the fan bam is. I've created the community of just wanting to have a family, wanting to have these people around me, and just wanting to give people this option of just coming in here, relaxing and chilling, having a good time, getting your mind off the hard stuff. Because when I was in my hard place, I wish I had a place to do that. And that's where my community stands. We're your family, dog. We're your fan band. We're here to help you. We're here to be here anytime you need us. And that's where the love of streaming and playing games came from. Up to January 2019. 2019 was the hardest time of my life. And that was because I had a big incident happen. I got a new job. I was working at Safe Light, repairing windshields, taking them off, having a good time with it. I was taking a windshield off a Tahoe, and you guys know how big a windshield on a Tahoe is. It's huge, absolutely humongous. So I started taking the windshield off. I slip. I land on the door frame, the actual door frame of the car, not the top, but the actual door that pokes out, the thin part. With the windshield on me, I broke my back. Broke my back in several places, and it pushed me out of doing anything for like a year and a half, 2 years. In total, I was out for 2.5 years. About a year and a half to 2 years in, I decided I'm gonna start streaming heavily again. January 2020 comes around, I start vibing, I start enjoying myself. We did a G Fuel RC. This RC was absolutely amazing. It was a lot of fun, and it's actually something that was one of the things that kickstarted what I do now. And that's unboxing and reviews. I made a commercial for them. I did an exclusive G Fuel shoe for them, which I think actually came out amazing. I still have it here. We did a half and half version. The other side was a mob shoe, which I think was actually turned out really good as well. But I did this for the G Fuel competition, and it just kind of shows the creativity that I have. I made top 10. And it was a phenomenal time. Throughout that year, we started making a lot of review content and unboxings and things like that. I pretty much have every G Fuel flavor. You can kind of see them over here. I made a lot of those videos because those are the videos that I love to do. And it was one of those things that it just continued to give me more drive, more passion for what I do. I started realizing that this is where I want to be. This is the content space I want to be in. And through January 2020, through 2021, I did a lot of that, continued to progress, continued to stream. Started 2022, we're getting closer to the current time frame. 2022 came around and I got my first sponsorship. My first sponsorship was with Overpowered bars, and man, oh man, those things are still good. They're still out there. So if you guys want to go check out, go to Overpowered, check them out, use code FANBAM at checkout. Shortly after that, Star, a gaming mousepad company and accessories. They did this whole, like, in a sense, a small RC on Twitter. It was to make a video, and then they were gonna sponsor people and things like that. So they did it. I made a dope video. I submitted a bunch of videos and things like that, and it was absolutely amazing. I ended up winning. I ended up becoming a partner, and I'm still a partner currently. It was absolutely amazing to see that they saw me and saw what I was worth. And I think one of the best things that happened to me. So if you guys are interested in getting a Star mousepad, gotta shout them out. Go ahead and head over to Star. Go check them out. Show them some love. And of course, use code FANBAM at checkout. All right. But 2023 was here, and this is the first time I heard of Respawn. And Respawn was one of the things that allowed me to see the light. And I was super excited about this. They had their RC. It was top 500 and a bunch of challenges in between. I went all the way to top 150, and then unfortunately during that top 150 I was making videos. I made like a little short film style thing. It was amazing. It was super sick. It was really good, but then I ran into some trouble with life. My job was messing up. A lot of things were happening, and it just, nothing lined up for me in my IRL life, and I felt like I want to fix this before I try and do something big. So I ended up losing in the top 150, which I feel like I could have made it. I could have done it, but I didn't. And that's okay, because now we are current. We are current, and I am here. I know that I've said a lot. I've talked about a lot. We are in the Respawn Recruits Invitational now that we got invited from because of the 2023 recruits. And man, oh man, I'm happy to be here. I'm blessed. I'm ecstatic. I know I missed a lot. I tried to squeeze everything in. I'm honestly like, this is an insanely long video, but hopefully you guys stuck around to hang out and watch it. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys as much as I can. But it's just like me. I have a lot to say, but not enough time to say it. And it's so frustrating. But I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep believing in myself, and hopefully you guys believe in me as well. That's pretty much all I got to say. But the last thing before I take off, before you guys go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, tell someone that you love them. I love you. Peace.